And hello, and welcome back to some more Europa Universalis 4 Finnish MegaCampaign fun. Now, we're hacking away over here in Andalusia and in Kiva. Well, not really in Kiva yet, but I'm about to. And this war's dragging out for a while, I think. It's one of those wars you'd kind of just wish would end. But you know what? We're going to have to trudge through it. Get it over with. I'm sending some troops over here now to occupy some of their territory. If we go and take their capital of Bukhara, that'll put them under a lot of pressure. So I'm going to go occupy Bukhara. Makes sense to do so. I wouldn't mind bigger armies, actually. How many troops do I have in my armies at the moment? 67 of 83. Okay. Need more coastal provinces as well. More coastal provinces means more ships. Now, do we have any forts over here? I think we might have a few forts. Let's go in here. The sweat and sickness. Yeah, let's just go with that. Oh, the Andalusia is no longer involved in the war, though, so they're out. They're out of the war. That means we have to fight significantly less people. Good. We now got the colony over here in Paraiba, or Paraiba. I want to get the Brazilian colony set up. Oman will cede Kyrgyzstan to Asherons. Okay. Oman, despite having quite a big realm, didn't fight too well then, I don't think. Syria is occupied as well. Really need to get that Western tech already. Oh, that war's completely over, is it? Okay, that's good. Means I don't have to fight anymore. Hooray! Now, we need to get more claims in that territory. So, if we work a claim on Varmia as well, like so, yep, that'll work. Now, I've got to be careful with Kiev, because they are allied with Bavaria, another one of my allies. Though if I hit the Lithuanians, I reckon I'll probably beat them. Probably, being the operative word. They might have rebuilt their armies a bit as well, so they might be a bit more of a threat than I thought they would be. But I need my manpower much higher than what it is currently. It needs to be at least 40,000, preferably more, so I won't be going to war for a while. Yes, I'll accept a royal marriage, for sure. Oh, Berezov's nearly done as well, finally. Or should we hit Azov? We have been trying to get this territory for a while. They're allied with only Cherson. I can probably take them. Do we still have a claim in that province, or have we lost it? We have lost it. But I think we can win it. I really want Azov, because if I get Azov, that gives me a chance to break into the trade through into the Black Sea. Pretty valuable to get, actually. 0.21, I'm not making much money at all. Might get this chap to go and just explore through here and then come back. Or should I hit over here in Mexico? Maybe Mexico. Now, I'd need an excuse to declare war, if I was to do that, against primitives. Okay. Gonna use that one. Peasant levy. Oh, manpower modifier. Queen, our national ideas have evolved and granted us access to peasant levy. People are not the problem, it is finding them and putting them in uniform. A system of regular levies from our willing peasants will ensure that we will have more manpower, even if it is never enough. Oh, cool brains. Global Empire as well. They've got claims against a whole bunch of peoples now, also. Does that give me a claim against these guys? I'm not sure. I have no diplomats to send anyway, so it's not like it matters. Wouldn't mind getting like a bit of a Mexican territories built up. Let me think. The manpower is actually building up pretty quickly again. 644. 75,000 all up I can get as well. 216. Not a massive amount, but I'm getting a bit. Bear Resolve's nearly done as well. I'll take that. That's nearly completed also. They're both nearly completed. So I might send the next one over here to Tomsk. I think. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Yep, definitely what I'm going to do. Province is nearly done. Got to core it up. It won't be too expensive. I should probably spend a bit of this money. I do have a fair bit of it. Can we get some fortresses over here, I wonder? How expensive will they be? 202, so it's not necessarily cheap. 302, sorry. I think it's because of how far away it is. That's a bit pricey, actually. I might pass on that. Can increase manpower if I want to, though. It might be not a half bad idea. Local tax modifier. How expensive? It's not terribly expensive. Let me think. Might build one over here. There as well. Definitely get one in Smolensk. Well, if I can increase my income a bit in some of these places, I'll take that. I'll only spend that much. They'll take a while to build regardless. Ket's nearly done as well. Once Ket's done, we'll then establish. Yeah, Ket's done. Call that up also. How much money are we making now? 850. Now we can even send another one up to Canada over here and get more Canadian provinces done. Yeah, I might do that actually. We do need to get more Canadian provinces done. I'm basically just going to try keep stretching New Suomi down the coast. If I can do that, I can continue to expand. Hopefully by then I'll start building their own provinces. They haven't really started to yet. Ah, new military. Good. I'll take that. Get that again at 23. Do we attack the Lithuanians or do we attack Pest? Is Pest still allied with Bavaria? They're allied with Bavaria, Italy, the Papal States, and Cherson. That's a bit interesting. Do we still have a claim in their territory? We still have a claim in Danzig. Italy and Bavaria both honor the core, whereas none of my allies would. Oh, they rebelled in Suzdal? What would they do that for? We can get... What military can we get? Swivel cannon? Yeah, I want to keep Southern Cossacks for sure. Verbetska's been converted as well. I'll take that. I'll take the military decreased tech thingamajig. Conquer Grodno. Who holds Grodno? The Lithuanians do. They're still only allied with Italy. The Bavaria would jump in. Oh yeah, I definitely want to hit them. But I've got to be careful. Powhatan has done... got another colony built. Yep, just keep going down the coast. That's all I'm really getting these guys to do, just continuously go down the coast till we get down to about here, then I'll build across and block off the area, I think. The new colony over there is not far off. Oh, tobacco. Nice. Tobacco trade is the best trade, obviously. Make an 11. How's the trade going, actually? It's gradually getting better in the Chesapeake Bay area. Gradually. Though, I might send this guy to Kiev. Or do I send him to Kiev? There's a bit of trade value to get there. No, I might leave him for the moment. Still got a few annoying rebels potentially popping up. I'm pretty just tempted just to let them rise up in pure honesty. Because once they rise up, if I put them down... they won't last long. Berezov's now cored. How long till those buildings are done? It'll be done soon, these temples. And it will boost it Not up massively, but it will boost it up a bit. Another province is caught as well. Okay, oakley dokley. Stockholm, they've risen up. Let's go deal with them, I guess. I'll let the smugglers dominate for a bit. It won't worry me too much. Now, once we've got these rebels done within Stockholm, they're no longer an issue. I really want to attack Pest, because if I get Danzig, then puts me in really good stead. Should we get a claim Marienburg as well? We probably should. Give me a claim Marienburg as well, I guess. As we take all three of these provinces. Actually, I might even just take two of them. I might even not even take the full stuff. Actually, I don't know. Bit risky. Yeah, I'm going to cancel that. If I go to all of Lithuania, I'm going to take limited amounts of provinces. I really want Smeland back, though. Oh, do I ever. 623. Paraiba. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. Get more colonies over here. I might even just try to cut off this whole big bulky area to claim for myself. Might not even bother with La Plata. Oh, is that where Andalusia is? They're down here. Oh, cool beans. It's pretty cool. Now, remember in the old games, in EU3, you used to be able to change your realm to an empire if you fulfilled certain goals, but you can't do that in EU4, which is a bit annoying. Wish you could. Live land. Okay, send them over here then. Let them rise up. Then put them straight back down. Is the way to go. Yep, they're dealt with. They'll win that battle pretty easily. Won't even be difficult, actually. 163, 170. All those buildings are done as well, aren't they? I think they are. Oh shit, they're going to have to replace a few troops, I think. Not many regiments, but a few. Now, how many troops do the Lithuanians have, I wonder? How many troops do the Lithuanians have? Not sure, but they've probably got a few. I'd imagine. Lithuania has got not many. They've got 15, 11, 16, 14. Okay, not many. So we'll probably beat them in a war. Though we do have to get our manpower up. No point declaring a war unless you've got sufficient manpower to back it up. Chesapeake is now done as well. Okay. Good. Once this province is done, get one in Wallistuk in this province over here, I think. Okay, honor the Court of War. What are you trying to get out of it? Can you get me Azov? Because I really want Azov. I've wanted Azov for a while. What's the war over anyway? Actually don't know what the war's over. Oh, they want to conquer Mansour. Mansour? Okay, fair enough. I'll help you with that as long as you get me this place over here. Now, yeah, it's only them at the moment. It's going to be interesting. Could be potentially a pretty quick war if that's the case. Now, should I get rid of that explorer? Because that's pretty expensive to maintain. So I'm pondering. Yep, move through that. Yes, I'll take that. Anything to get potential rebels down. It can be bloody annoying, that's for sure. I might use that to just put them down. It's no longer an issue. Go, give me a better mission and I'll accept it. Conquer Grodno. Actually, conquering Grodno could be interesting. To be fair. Wouldn't mind invading Mexico, but I don't really have the territory for, or manpower for it yet, because most of my manpower is tied up in Europe. Ah, damn it, they got there before I did. So I'm not going to be able to occupy that for myself unless they move out. If we occupy Grodno and take it, take Varmia and Königsberg as well. I might not actually, because I don't really want that province for the moment. More interested in getting more of the Baltic coast, because that means more ports, which means more trade ships. Oh, wait a second, I can increase my naval size limit, can I? Oh, good. Build me a bunch of ships if that's the case. I can afford to probably go a bit over it. Anything to dictate trade more? Trade is going pretty good. They're working their asses off in Kazan. I'm getting a bit less trade actually. I was getting about 18 before, but now I'm only getting 16. Oh, wait a second. I had that modifier happen, didn't I? I did. Cherson will see that to Kiev. They left this territory yet? No, they're still there. They must have just got there before my troops did. Sarkel's independent now as well. Or they're moving out. They occupied it though, didn't they? Are you serious? Didn't even get me a province out of it. Boo! Boo! Boo earns. Okay, we've occupied that. The War of Lithuania is probably on the cards relatively soon again. I really want those coastal provinces. How much trade value does... Oh, an economic... 7. And Varmia's also got 7. Very valuable provinces to get. You know what? Might as well work a claim on... Marienburg. Because it will help me dictate trade much better. Just not really getting enough money through Chesapeake Bay area yet. It's a brig over there. Those ships will be built soonish. Oh no, okay, it's still a bit of the way off. Fair enough. Send. Yeah, he's already moving over there. Okay, so I don't need to order him over there again. I'll get some more mercs if I need more troops anyway. Naval supplies. Oh yeah, I'll take that. Harsh treatment on him, just put him down. Get him down, get him out of the way. I'm gonna get rid of that explorer, I think. Declining services. For obvious reasons, and I can't really afford it. Now, is there any provinces in the Caribbean that they haven't occupied, or is England just occupied the lot? I think they've occupied the lot. Which is a little annoying, but I didn't make the effort to get there myself, so it's my own fault. There's Roanoke over there. Send him over here. Definitely want to get Finnish Brazil going. England's been going a bit nuts over here in South America as well, haven't they? They have. Jeez. Now, can I actually declare war on these guys without a claim? Do I already have... Oh, colonial conquest. So I do have colonial conquest, but I don't really have the troops for it. If I had like a spare like 15 regiments I could send there, I would do it. But I don't quite have that in my pocket yet. How much money am I making without that other colony? I'm making a bit. I'll actually increase speed by 1. I'm gonna go to War of Lithuania soon. Want that territory. Okay, yep, send all the frigates over there. That's where they need to go. I'm a bit over my naval force limit. Now, do I send these guys to Chesapeake Bay, or do I send them to the Baltic Sea to get more trade? This will increase our trade from 624 to 688. That will increase by a bit. So it actually won't increase it awfully that high in all the areas. Pondering. No, my trade fleet will never get that far, will they? Or do I send them to the Gulf of St. Lawrence? How does France have a thing on... They don't even have any stuff there. Okay, that's kind of confusing. Ivory Coast. This is a bit difficult, actually. I'm trying to think of where to send them. I might send them to the Ivory Coast and see what happens. Basically. If it's not really efficient, I'll probably send them back somewhere else. Manpower's gradually going up, 706 a month. That's actually really good. The rival of our rival. Hussamid's opinion of at least yada yada yada. Now, has that ship finished in its little goal? It has. Well, as a result, I might get rid... Actually, no, I might not get rid of that Explorer. It might come in handy. I might send him around this way, actually. And send him back down over here afterwards. How long is that colony's done? It's still a bit of the way off. Yeah, I can definitely see large chunks of North America not getting colonised in this game. It's good to see that Andalusia is actually making the effort now, though. Down here in La Plata. They've got a couple provinces over here. France is just like, no, I'm not going to do anything. They just couldn't care. They couldn't give a crap less. They've got that going. That's good. Once I've got this colony done, I might start just stretching this across like that. Try to block off that area, essentially. What's going on over here? Were they actually moving over here? Yep, they are. 45,000, need to get it up to about 50, and then I'll declare war on them. Is Italy already at war with anyone, currently? No, they're not at war. Allied with Italy. If I was to declare war on Italy, though I don't think I can. No, I can't. I just really want to go to war with Pest, but... Oh, they're already at war, are they? Abbasids, Asherons, and Mauritania. Okay. Let me think. If they're like that, all their allies will jump in, all of my allies will screw me over. I don't have the manpower to do that. Plus, Bavaria is a good ally. Bit tricky, this one. Trying to think. Might as well ignore that stuff for the moment. Oh, can you get colonial range up as well? Oh, nice, 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 nice. Let me think. Yeah, I'm gonna hit the Lithuanians. Yeah, I think that's gonna happen. I think that's unavoidable. Has the Ming Dynasty collapsed yet? No, the Ming Dynasty's still going, and so are these guys as well. I'm really surprised by that. And Malacca's starting to get powerful. Jeez, they've got a few protectorates, don't they? They do. The Ming Dynasty? Oh, they've actually colonised that. Wow, they often don't even bother. The Huxi's still allied with people, Japan and the Ming. Might as well colonise that province as well. It is there. Well, what can I unlock? I can unlock that, can I? Good. And my ruler has just died as well. Okay. I have my new ruler. My new ruler is 37. That's a reasonable age. And Meg Haranush. That doesn't really sound Finnish, but what would I know? 6, 6, 4. That's not good. It needs to go up higher. And anyway, we're going to attack these Lithuanians in the next session. But as per usual, if you enjoyed yourselves, please comment, like, and subscribe. And as always, bye bye.